Hello and welcome. Today, I'm talking about how to be successful online in 2024. Now, it happens to be January 2nd, but it doesn't matter when you're watching this. This totally applies because every day is the beginning of a new 365 days. So, if you've been struggling in your business or maybe you're just getting going and you really want to break through and have success online in 2024, this is the key. So people ask me all the time, well, how much of it is the product or service that you're promoting or selling? Or how important is it to really find the right person or the right team to join? Or how much of a difference does the compensation plan, the commission structure make? Well, the truth is, all of those things play a part in the success. And if you follow me at all, you know that I'm constantly talking about my top four choices for 2024 and the opportunities that I love. Now, I do pay attention to all those things. I pay attention to the comp plan. I pay attention to the product or service. I pay attention to the people that are running the company or the team that I'm joining. But to be perfectly honest, those are a very small part of what's going to create your success in 2024. So let me just share my screen with you because today we're talking about the 2024 online success formula. So I created this for you. I've been thinking a lot about this over the last couple of weeks. And so here's what I think is the formula to success. It's C plus V plus F plus C equals S. Well, what the heck does that mean? So here it is. Clarity plus visualization plus feeling plus consistency equals success. Okay, so let's talk about this. This could apply to absolutely any area of life. It could apply to your business, which obviously we're talking about how to create a successful business online in 2024, but it could refer to your health and wellness, your relationships, whatever it is you want to create in life. So most people, maybe you're one of them, maybe you've sat down and written out your goals for 2024. I have. I've created a list of my top goals and intentions for 2024. And most people put down there some dollar amount, or maybe they want to get to a certain rank in their network or affiliate marketing business. I've written those things down as well. However, let's say you wanted to be making $10,000 a month. That's your goal, to finally break through and make $10,000 a month. I can tell you, no one wants to make money. No one wants to make money. What? You say? Yes, you do not want to make money. What you want is what money will bring you. So having clarity is super important. Great. Okay, you want to make $10,000 a month, but you can say as many mantras as you want. You can repeat as many affirmations as you want about I'm making $10,000 or more a month. I'm making $10,000 or more a month. And without having visualization, what is it that you are going to be doing with that $10,000 or more a month? Or let's say you've said, I want to be a vice president or a diamond in ABC company. Again, it doesn't matter how many times you repeat a mantra or an affirmation saying, I'm a diamond in this company, I'm a diamond in this company, I'm a diamond in this company. Without the visualization of what is it exactly that you're going to be when you're making $10,000 or more a month? What are you going to be seeing with your eyes? I call it 5 sensorizing. How is your life going to change? What are you going to be seeing with your eyes? You have to experience it. What are you going to be seeing? What are you going to be physically touching? What are you going to be tasting? Will you be going out to dinner? Will you be drinking, some exotic drink that you feel is too expensive right now, or eating, a steak dinner? What will you physically be tasting? What will you be hearing? Um, What will you be smelling? So you literally five sensorize, you visualize, not just seeing, imagineering. Walt Disney talked about imagineering, that he imagineered everything before it became a reality. And I can guarantee you that in this time space reality of ours, everything is created twice. Absolutely everything is created twice. First, it's created in thought, and only after it's created in thought can it possibly be created in form. So, this pen right here had to be created in thought first. Someone had to come up with the concept, of this little metal clip and exactly the kind of point it was going to have, what kind, and what color of ink was going to be on here, what color the plastic was going to be. Every detail had to be created in thought first. If someone had not thought about this and created the design, every piece of this in thought first, it could not have possibly been manufactured. And the same thing is true with your life. It must be created in thought first. And then you have to have feeling. So the thing is, okay, you might think you want to make $10,000 or more a month. That's great. But what is the feeling after you've figured out what are you going to do? How is your life going to change? What experiences will you have? What will you be eating? Where will you be traveling? What will you be doing with that $10,000 or more a month? Then how is that going to make you feel? So you have to attach feeling to it. If you don't attach emotion, if you don't get emotionally involved in that, whether it's joy or fulfillment or excitement or ease or whatever the feeling is for you, if you don't attach feeling to what you want to create in your life, you're not going to get there. And then consistency. So you have to have this clarity, the visualization, the feeling consistently. So, and then when you do that, you create success. So, perfect example is this house that I'm living in right now. I went through this process. I had such clarity about where I wanted to live. And I visualized what life would be like. I'd be playing golf. We'd be having friends come visit us in the desert. I happen to be in Arizona. I felt the heat of the sun on my skin as I was sitting by the pool. I heard the sounds of our friends' voices. I heard the sounds of my husband and I talking. I smelled the smell of burgers or steaks grilling on the barbecue. I heard the sounds of ice clinking in a glass as we're sitting out by the pool entertaining friends. I went through this whole visualization process and I felt the excitement of actually living here. And I did it consistently. And when I say consistently, I mean, I did it multiple times a day. I did it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day. I would just stop what I was doing. And for 5 minutes or so, I would close my eyes, or I would look at pictures online of this house because it was up for sale. I looked at pictures online. I watched the video online. I saw and felt us living in this house. I imagineered myself cooking meals in the kitchen. I imagineered myself being in the pool in the backyard. And I felt the feeling, the excitement, the joy, the energy of that. And I did it rock solid consistently, like every single day. And then voila, success. And that's the way business works. So if you've written down your goals and your aspirations and your intentions for 2024, kudos to you. That's a first step. And don't just write down that you want to make so much money or get to a certain rank. Because that's not going to have enough emotion and visualization behind it. It's great to have that clarity, super good to have that clarity. Don't get me wrong, but you have to put more behind that. You need to really live the experience. You have to walk through that experience and you have to feel it and you have to do it consistently. You have to make time every day of your life to Visualize this and feel the emotion behind it. Without the emotion, it's not going to happen. So Joe Dispenza talks about that thought, the clarity of thought sends the energy out, and the feeling draws it back into manifestation, into reality, into success. So I hope you found that helpful. And I love this quote from Walt Disney. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. So, with that, I hope you found this helpful, and do take some time to write down what it is you want to create in your life this year. To me, it's not so much goals as what do I want to create? What do I want to manifest in my life this year? Do not just put down a dollar amount. Do not just put down a rank, but also put down, okay, so I get to this dollar amount. Great. What am I going to do with that? I want to travel to this place. I want to buy a new home. I want to have a new car. So write down the things that you intend to manifest into your life, whether they're experiences or physical things, whatever it is. Now, guys, this applies too. If you're struggling with a health issue, let's say you've got a hip or a knee or a foot or something that's hurting you. This exact same formula works. It's the same thing. You have to get clarity of what that absolutely whole healthy knee is. You have to visualize yourself, doing whatever you're doing when you don't have any pain in your knee or your hip or your foot. You visualize yourself walking freely, playing golf freely, playing tennis or pickleball or whatever it is freely, and then feel the feeling of it. This formula is the success formula for whatever it is you want to create in your life. So I hope that you spend some time, that you write down, yes, do write down your goals, your intentions. And then the other piece of this that's important is to watch and really note down your progress throughout the year. So let's say, for example, that one of your intentions is to get to the diamond rank in ABC company. And in order to get to diamond, let's say you have to have 1,000 people on your team. Well, mark down right now today how many people you have direct to you and how many people you have in your whole team. And then every week you go through the same process, right? You've got the clarity. Every week you do little mini baby steps. So let's say hypothetically you have 500 people on your team. Maybe that's a lot. Maybe you have 50 people on your team and you want to get to 1,000. Well, that might be a big stretch. It might not be, but let's say you have 50 people on your team and you have to get to 1,000 to get to diamond. Do the math. There are 52 weeks in the year left. Any year, no matter when it starts. If you're not watching this in the beginning of January, it doesn't matter. If you're watching this in March, doesn't matter. That's the beginning of a new year, right? So do the math. How many new team members do you have to get every week to get from 50 to 1,000 in a year, right? And then figure it out. And then each week you set a really clear intention that you're going to get this many new team members. And then you pay attention. So you write down the beginning of each week. How many team members do you have? How many new ones did you get this week? And how many people do you have in total at the end of the week? And you watch your progress and you celebrate. So maybe your intention is to get 5 new team members this week. Maybe you only get 2. That's okay. You're going to celebrate the fact that you've got 2. You have to celebrate every little result. You have to track results and bring the energy into it. So get excited about the fact that you brought in 1 new team member or 1 new customer or whatever it is. Celebrate every single step. What happens with our little mini minds is they take us out. Maybe you set an intention to bring in 5 new team members this week and you only brought in 2. And then your mini mind goes in this downward spiral and says, oh, it didn't work. No, celebrate. Yes, I brought in 2 new team members. I'm that much closer to my goal. So again, it's clarity, it's visualization, it's the feeling, the emotion, it's the consistency, and that will equal success. Get going. Don't forget, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. That's a quote from Walt Disney. Thanks so much. I hope this helps you get started off for your success in 2024. And if you want to dig deeper into the energy, the clarity, the visualization around this and how you make this happen, then I want to invite you to a free 3-day challenge. Check out the link below. It's right there. It's free. It's 3 days. It's a 3-day challenge with Russell Brunson. I'm doing it. It's crazy, crazy powerful, guys. So check that out. I'm all in. I hope you'll join me. Thanks so much. Take care.